Oh wait, I'm supposed to scream, I forgot. Let's see what happens if I let it go. I just need 6 of the same color. Is that too much to ask for? Happy birthday! Today, I'll be trying TikTok papercraft ideas. Again. Hope you like it. So this TikTok hack says you can fold this box within 30 seconds, which is crazy. For those of you that don't know, I grew up folding a lot of origami just to pass time because I had no friends. Still don't. I think it's cool that even after you make the box, you can recollapse it and then reopen it again. And I think it's honestly kind of satisfying how, they made multiple boxes, collapse them all, and then fit them inside an open box. If that made sense. Really want to see if this 30-second thing will actually hold up for me. So let's go try this TikTok out. Now before we get started, I just wanted to say one thing. The TikTok did use a rectangular sheet of paper, but they never told us what dimensions the paper was. I'm just going to assume that they chose some random dimension of paper. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this in half so that I can have a smaller rectangular sheet of paper. There we go. And then we could just move this off to the side. We could use this later if our first attempt fails. Is this the most precisely cut piece of paper? No, not really. But the bigger challenge is whether or not we can make a paper box in 30 seconds. So I have my timer here, or maybe I should move it here. Like, oh no, that has the glare. I'm going to be folding my paper over here, and then I'm going to set the timer for 30 seconds. Wait, that's 30 minutes. Hold on. 30 seconds. There we go. Do I remember how to do this? Let me just watch the TikTok one more time and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me center this a little better so that you guys can see the timer. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, first off we need to fold this into quarters, so let me do that real quick. God, hold on, 20 seconds already. Hold on, fold this to the center. Oh my god, okay, crease these inside. Oh my god, there's no way I'm gonna do this in time. Fold these to the center. I was almost there. All I needed to do was to fold this, crease these parts up, one on this side, one on this side, and then just open it. And I would have been done. This is what it should have looked like if I had 20 more seconds. I'm not gonna give up on this just yet. You have one more sheet of paper that I could work with. So attempt number 1 failed. Am I ready for round 2? If I can't do this, then I just suck at origami. You guys can roast me in the comments, I don't mind. Second try, we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's not be so clumsy this time. Put this down, fold these to the center. This is the part that took me the longest. Oh my god, there's no way. How am I gonna... Okay, in the back. I might be able to do this, guys. Come on, come on. Open. Okay, I definitely did skip a step because I thought I was able to take the shortcut. I forgot to fold this down. If I was able to do that, I think I would have been able to do this in 30 seconds. But I can't even open this up into a box this time. Shockingly, attempt number 1 was even better than attempt number 2. Can this be completed in 30 seconds? I'm sure. If we're talking about if this TikTok hack works, yes, absolutely it works. Okay, so this TikTok, oh my god, is this butterfly print card, and it's this paper butterfly you can make with a safety pin, and then once you open a card up, it'll just fly up magically thanks to the laws of physics and elasticity. I've never actually made something like this before, but I love the reactions. I'm so excited to try this one out. For this flying butterfly, we're going to need a safety pin. I don't even know if I have a safety pin. The only luck I will have is if I can find a safety pin in this sea of paper clips. I'll be right back. Guys, I got so lucky. Out of all the paper clips in here, I found one. Just one. The papercraft gods are on my side today, thank goodness. I'm going to take these pliers and I'm going to first bend this round part over so that it forms a right angle. I'm just gonna clutch on here, bend over. I don't think I did the best job. Alright, this is the best that I'm going to get it. Next, I'm going to try and take this paper clip, unbend it so that it's all straight. I know how to do that. I'm not the most savvy with tools, so I apologize in advance. And then I'm going to form a loop. This is not straight whatsoever. That, and then that. Let me just try to straighten things a little better. You know, not the best loop, but... Oh my god, guys, update. This is what I came up with the safety pin and the paper clip. I also added in the rubber band. I don't want to take this apart, but what I did was that I went in, opened up this safety pin and put in a rubber band, hooked it inside in this slot and tied a knot here. And then after that, I pulled the rubber band through this hole. This took me almost half an hour. But now that the hard part is done, I think it is time to make the wings. So I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to draw the design that they used. So I'm going to go in with my white pen. I'm going to follow their steps because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, cut over my traces. Okay, so here are my upper wings. That looks about right. And then I think it would suck if these did not have any designs. So I'm going to go in with my Sharpie and my white pen to do the trick. So here are the upper wings and the lower wings. Are they accurate to the anatomy of a butterfly? I don't know, but they look convincing enough to me. So next, the reason why I separated these two was because the lower wings need to be taped onto the safety pin and the upper wings need to be taped onto the paper clip. So I'm bringing in my smaller clear tape. I'm just gonna go in with the upper wings first. So these ones go on here on the paper clip. Make sure it's close to the safety pin as possible. And then we have the other side. We're gonna do the same thing. Alright, so there we go. Here's the upper wings and then the lower wings go right here. There's a small piece of tape stuck on my finger. I don't know how to feel about it. Alright, and here's our butterfly. Why does it look like this? If you're smart enough to notice, I actually did redo the antenna, but I believe the last thing to do to activate this thing is to spin it. Okay, I spun it a bunch of times. Let's see what happens if I let it go. That's kind of awkward. Wait, hold on. All right, take two. Let's see if it'll work. What the heck is going on? Oh, I did it. Look, I finally did it. You see that? Are you proud of me? So the first one wasn't working. The first butterfly I made wasn't gonna fly for nothing. So what I did was that I took 2 paper clips and 2 rubber bands, formed this new butterfly mechanism. The problem with the old one was the one thing that I had the hardest time looking for, the stupid safety pin. This thing. So after I made the paperclip rubber band mechanism, I took the wings from my old one and transferred it onto the new one because I'm not making another set of wings, I'm sorry. In any case, I do want to reenact one of the scenes that we saw in the TikTok. So I have my card here. It says warmest Christmas wishes. I think we're just a tad bit late on that. So I'm gonna twist the top first. Twisted it about 20 times, so just slide it in. Happy birthday! Oh, thank you. Oh wait, I'm supposed to scream, I forgot. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Was that convincing enough? This didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, but I still really like this. So this next TikTok is an openable paper umbrella. This craft reminds me of my days going to the dim sum with my family. Sometimes, every so often, there will be a lady rolling around a cart and then there will be desserts, and among those desserts are cups of jello with a toothpick umbrella, and all I wanted was that stupid umbrella that I never got. Well, it doesn't matter because I could just go out and buy a 12-pack of those, but if you ever seen or made those tiny lucky stars, you're gonna want to see this one because I don't know why I've never thought of making a 4-sided star, let alone a 3-sided star. That's kind of cool. Personally, I don't think the 3-sided star is... Okay, I don't think a 3-sided star is a star, but personally I think the 4-sided star has its own charm that the 5-sided star doesn't have. But regardless, I'm going to try the 3-sided star and the 4-sided star. I'm back with some more paper. I'm going to make a 3-sided paper star and a 4-sided paper star. I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold up a little bit, just like this, so that we can cut out a little strip. So here we go. Instead of tying a knot like we do with a lucky star, we're supposed to fold this in half, just along one edge, and then we're going to fold this tiny tab up to begin the process. After we form this fold, we're going to fold along this line right here, like this, so that we form a triangle. And I'm just gonna keep repeating this process. This thing is getting a little bit too thick, so I'm gonna prematurely cut this piece off. And then now with this final edge, I'm going to, you know what, maybe it's better if I use glue tape. So let me just, so that we don't have to tuck it in anywhere, we could just fold it down like that. Okay, all we have to do is to puff up the edges. 1, 2, 3. Here is our 3-sided star. I'm gonna save the judgment until I complete the 4-sided star. This video does not show you how to make a 4-sided star. So this next TikTok is a paper pen holder. I have seen stuff like this before, even when I was a kid, but I've always wondered how durable these things are and how long people would use it after making it, because, you know, it's just paper. If you design your paper crafts well, the end result will be worthwhile. But I'm gonna try this one anyway, so let's get on to making it. Alright, so here is the craft that I'm the most excited for. Wait, what kind of paper do we need to use? Square paper. I'll be right back. Alright, here's all the origami paper that I have. Thankfully, they're all square. I just need 6 of the same color. Is that too much to ask for? Maybe this one. 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, perfect. Alright, we're gonna make a purple pen holder today. Honestly, I think this is perfect because there's no white side. It's just purple on both sides. Nice. Goodbye. Okay, so this is gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna talk through the first one and I'm probably gonna do a voiceover for the rest. First, I'm going to fold this into 16 little squares. The easiest way is that I could just fold each side twice, like this, and then do it same for the other side. Up once, twice. I have a feeling I had made something like this when I was little, but usually these things, I don't remember these things lasting very long under my hands. I don't know what that says about me. Okay, we're just gonna fold the 4 edges like so. Fold these 2 pieces to the center. So here's 1, 2. And then finally, we just need to crease one side into the other. There we go. The only thing I'm worried about is that the holder might be a little bit too small for anything to be put inside, but I'm just gonna repeat this 5 more times. Hey guys, it's voiceover Ren here. I don't know if most of you guys know this, but I actually have an Instagram account. I'll be posting my real life updates, behind the scenes, and also snippets of my personal life. I would love to connect with you guys more on Instagram, so please follow me there. I also have a TikTok account where I post my short form craft videos, so please follow me there as well. Yeah, thank you for listening to my self plug. Let's get back into the crafting. I don't think so. No, no, no. Wow, that took forever. Now it's time to assemble all of these triangles together. I'm going to attach all of these triangles using this glue tape with the diamond parts facing outwards. Once again, glue tape comes and saves the day. I apologize, my phone ran out of storage. But anyways, let me continue taping. So here I go, gluing the rest of the 3 triangular prisms onto the others. It was incredibly satisfying seeing it all come together and not just have it all laying across my desk. There's a little bit of an issue right now, and it's that there's a little bit of a gap in between. I think that might be because I didn't precisely fold every single one of the triangular prisms, but it looks pretty cool. I actually do want to customize this a little bit, so let me get out my supplies. Oh my god guys, my camera actually ran out of storage again, but you guys didn't miss much. I tried to make this look like a wispy amethyst like forest. I don't think that turned out very well. This is my pencil holder. I didn't add a base because I'm too lazy for that. But let's see if I could put these markers inside. Hey, it works. 2 in here and then 3. That works pretty well. Given I did put them in specific areas to act as a counterweight. Like if I put this one over here, okay, that's fine. But if I put this here, this thing's not going to topple over. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't expect this thing to work so well. This was actually pretty fun to make. There's a lot of customizability that can be done to this. Granted, obviously this is not meant for long-term. This is not good for long-term usage. It still functions like how it's supposed to be, so I give it a thumbs up. A hack everyone will use at some point. Pick a paper, fold it in half a few times. Okay, time to cut. Unfold, and it's ready. Oh, you know, a lot of you might be thinking that's not cool, that's boring. If you're somebody that sells things, or even if you want to gift someone something and you want to keep that gift safe, I think this will be very useful. Or maybe just me. Maybe I'm just lame. But since I like it, I'm gonna try it out. Capiche? So for this packing paper, I'm going to use spiral notebook paper. I just want to switch things up a little bit. So first, we're going to fold this in half, like so. Make a crease and fold in half again, and then folding in half once more. So there you have something like this. Last step we have to do is to cut alternating slits between the left and right side. So let me show you how that goes. So I have my Sharpie here. So I'm going to cut here, and then here, 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 and then I'm gonna repeat all the way down. So let's do that right now with these scissors. I'm just gonna cut along one side first because I think that'll be easier. Alright, that's one side. Kind of has a funny feeling to it, I don't know. And then I'm gonna cut the other side now. There we go. And all we have to do is to open this up. How do we open this up? I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's nice. Wait, I actually like this a lot. You know, this is not the most appealing craft, but I think this is one of the more useful paper crafts that we've tried so far. I mean, this mesh thing is very useful for protecting like fragile items. Let's say items that have liquid inside like glue. I don't know if using notebook paper is the best. I want to see how protective this thing is. I'm gonna drop it from just like a couple feet up. At least the cap didn't break open, but I don't think this is very useful as notebook paper. I think if I use something more like cardstock, this will be more useful. All in all, I'd say I approve of this. Alright, so that's all the TikToks that I'm going to be consuming today. I don't want to stay on my phone for too long. Even though I wasn't able to try as many paper crafts as the last time, I think this was still a very enjoyable experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please let me know if you would like to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys later. Meepyblues out.